There is a moment in your life when you finally realize something horrifying. You are not failing because life is hard. You are not failing because you lack talent. You are not failing because you weren't given opportunities. You are failing because you have become the architect of your own destruction. And the cruel twist? You didn't choose this consciously. Dopamine chose it for you. The deeper you go into this war, the more painful the truth becomes. Most people don't sabotage themselves because they want to. They sabotage themselves because they can't tolerate the version of themselves they might become if they tried. Growth requires discomfort. Discomfort requires silence. Silence requires presence. And presence requires a mind that is not drowning in dopamine. But your mind is drowning. Your thoughts feel foggy. Your focus feels broken. Your patience feels gone. Your discipline feels dead. And worst of all, your self-respect has been replaced by excuses. Not because you're weak, but because you are chemically overwhelmed. Your brain has been conditioned to seek stimulation over meaning, distraction over purpose, avoidance over responsibility. And the more you choose it, the more your identity collapses. At some point, you stop recognizing yourself. You stop trusting yourself. You stop believing yourself. You stop respecting yourself. And this is where the deepest psychological wound forms. You no longer believe you can change. That's the real damage dopamine does. Not the distraction, not the procrastination, not the wasted time. The real damage is this. Dopamine convinces you that the life you want is impossible for someone like you. It convinces you that discipline is torture, that effort is suffering, that success is luck, that consistency is unrealistic, that your potential is a fantasy. But here is the darkest truth. Dopamine doesn't just place a cage around your life. It convinces you that you belong inside it. You get comfortable inside your prison, comfortable with mediocrity, comfortable with avoidance, comfortable with failure, comfortable with feeling numb, comfortable with being less than who you were meant to be. And once comfort becomes identity, you don't just fear discipline, you fear the person you might become if you actually committed to it. Because becoming that person means killing who you are now, and your ego will do anything to avoid that death. So instead of changing, you look for distraction. You look for stimulation. You look for escape. You look for anything that prevents you from confronting yourself. Days become weeks. Weeks become months. Months become years. And one day you wake up and realize your life hasn't moved. Not because you didn't want to move, but because you were trapped inside a cycle designed to keep you predictable and controllable. Society loves people who are overstimulated. The world profits when your attention is fractured. Companies profit when you're addicted. Platforms profit when you're distracted. Nobody benefits from your discipline except you. Nobody benefits from your clarity except you. Nobody benefits from your transformation except you. That is why nobody teaches you how dopamine destroys identity. That is why nobody explains why you feel so lost. That is why nobody tells you your brain is overstimulated, not broken. But here is the twist. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you reinforce the version of yourself you claim to hate. You want confidence, but you choose avoidance. You want discipline, but you choose distraction. You want success, but you choose excuses. You want identity, but you choose escape. And every choice, no matter how small, rewires your brain into someone who expects life to happen without effort. But life doesn't reward intention, it rewards transformation. And transformation begins the moment dopamine loses power over you. The moment you sit in silence and feel your anxiety instead of running from it, you grow. The moment you resist the urge to escape into stimulation, you grow. The moment you choose discomfort over distraction, you grow. The moment you face the version of yourself you've been avoiding, you grow. Growth is not pleasant. Growth is not pretty. Growth is not comfortable. Growth is the psychological death of who you were, so you can become who you must be. Your life will not change because you want it to. It will change the moment you stop negotiating with your addictions. You don't need more motivation. You don't need more time. You don't need another fresh start. You need to reclaim your brain from the chemicals that stole it. Because every day you feed your dopamine addiction, you bury your potential deeper. And one day, if you're not careful, you will bury it so deep that you forget it ever existed. But the opposite is also true. Every day you resist the impulse, even once, you take your life back. Every time you choose effort over escape, you take your life back. Every time you choose intention over impulse, you take your life back. Every time you choose discipline over dopamine, you take your life back. And one day, without even noticing, you will become someone your past self would not believe. Someone focused, someone calm, someone powerful, someone whole, someone alive. Dopamine destroyed the weakest version of you. Discipline will build the strongest one. And that battle, the one between destruction and rebirth, is happening right now inside your mind. The only question left is, which version of you wins? Part 5 of your life.